Welcome to the Weekday Report for Friday, May 2nd. I'm Tracy Pelishek. Here's a brief look at the news. Brace yourself for more cool weather this spring and early summer. It's not going to get warm and stay warm until midsummer, according to Outlook data from the National Weather Service. Meteorologist Mark Paquette said Thursday that a lingering chill is predicted for the Great Lakes region through midsummer. Paquette attributes this to the near-record ice coverage that caused lake temperatures to drop. He said periods of warm weather, including Saturday's forecast high in the low 60s, will be short-lived. One voice united in prayer. That was the theme of Thursday's National Day of Prayer observance at the Boys and Girls Club of Kenosha. James Wigfall of Kenosha's Turning Point Life Church said the day was about putting aside differences and coming together in prayer. The local Boys and Girls Club is looking for a new leader. The club announced Thursday that its Chief Professional Officer, Ron Stevens, will soon step aside per a plan that he would remain in the job for 2 years after taking over for his predecessor, Wally Graffin, in 2012. Club President David Wilk said Stevens is assisting in a national search for his successor. Wilk said the search put a special emphasis on candidates familiar with the club's mission and programs. Kenosha County has received Bird City status. The honors were announced in a news conference earlier this week in County Executive Jim Cruiser's office. The designation is an acknowledgement of the county's efforts to remove and prevent environmental hazards for birds, to improve habitats, and to promote public awareness of birding. The status, which must be renewed with the Bird City, Wisconsin organization each year, was first obtained by the city in 2012. Students at the Edward Bain School of Language and Art rang in Cinco de Mayo with a festive celebration on Thursday. The all-school assembly featured music, dance performances, and a ventriloquist. Cinco de Mayo commemorates the victory of 4,000 Mexican soldiers against 8,000 French forces on the morning of May 5, 1862 in Puebla, Mexico. Bradford beat Tremper in a softball slugfest on Thursday. Mike Johnson has the story.
The Bradford softball team topped Tremper 11-7 Thursday in a Southeast Conference game at Bradford. Katie Schaefer and Sammy Ramos combined to go 7 for 7 with 6 RBIs for the Red Devils, while Ellie Bernero got the win in the circle. Bridget Nelson and Ashley Barsuli each drove in 2 for Tremper. Mike Johnson, Kenosha News.
What's trending today? The Kenosha Area Convention and Visitors Bureau will release new local tourism statistics later today. What do you think is Kenosha County's greatest tourist attraction? Tell us on our Facebook page. Up next is Terry Flores with Voices on the Street.
This week, Voices on the Street visited a local grocery store where we asked customers what 3 items they had to have before they left the store. And here's what they had to say.
When I'm at a grocery store, 3 things that I have to come away with is probably, I would say oatmeal to start my morning off because then you can be full. And then probably some kind of meat so I can make something for lunch and dinner, so like ground beef or something. And then probably like water or like vitamin water just so like I'm not dying of thirst after all that I eat. So yeah.
Milk, butter, and wheat bread.
I come away with the specials that are on, that are fruits and vegetables.
For the Kenosha News, this is Terry Flores.
Thanks, Terry. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. Bill Guida is looking into how a national lime shortage is affecting local restaurants and grocery stores. And Joe Ward has this week's Sunday Choice feature, a look at the past, present, and future of Kenosha City Hall. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Tracy Pelishek with the Weekday Report.